New York State requires all students to be screened prior to entering school. Pittsford Schools has selected Dial 4 as the screening instrument for incoming kindergarten students. Each child is unique. Each child has special strengths. Some children may have special needs. If the special strengths and needs of young learners can be identified early in their lives, programs can be developed to help them reach their potential. Dial 4 is an assessment that assists educators to determine the special needs and strengths of each child. Dial 4 stands for Developmental Indicators for the Assessment of Learning. Dial 4 is an individually administered screening test designed to identify young children who may be in need of further diagnostic assessment. Dial 4 assesses 5 areas of development. 3 of these areas are assessed by direct performance. They are motor, concepts, and language. 2 of the areas are assessed by parent rating using the parent questionnaire. These are self-help development and social development. It is important to remember that the Dial 4 is a developmental screening tool, not a readiness test. When you and your child arrive at the screening site, school staff will greet you and guide you through the registration and screening process. Your child will be brought into the screening room while you finish the registration screening process. From the waiting area, you will have the opportunity to watch your child complete the 3 screening stations. The 3 screening components include 1 for motor skills, 1 for concepts, such as counting skills and object naming skills, and 1 for language skills. The screening area is set up with a table and chair that are an appropriate size for children. Your child will also be screened for vision and hearing. These health screenings will be completed by a registered nurse. Your child will be brought to you in the waiting area when they have completed the screening process. The information gathered by the Dial 4 will be used to identify students who may need further assessment. The results of the Dial 4 are shared with your school principal. If school staff have further questions about your child's results, you will be contacted directly. We can't wait to meet our incoming kindergartners and are excited to welcome the district's youngest learners to the Pittsford Schools community. To start the registration process, each family will receive a kindergarten registration packet in the mail. In it, you will find some of the forms you will be asked to complete, including the student registration form, health registration form, a transportation request form, a parent questionnaire, and a preschool questionnaire to be completed by your child's preschool teacher. The kindergarten curriculum provides a well-rounded introduction to English language arts, math, science, and social studies. Our English language arts curriculum is integrated, multi-sensory, and play-based. It includes instruction around foundational reading skills such as letter sounds, rhyming words, and high-frequency words. Art, music, performance, and imaginative play are incorporated into instruction, and students can practice communication skills through speaking, writing, and drawing. Teachers establish routines that allow children to enjoy text through shared reading experiences, choral reading, and rereading familiar text. In addition, there is a focus on speaking and listening, where students learn to stay on topic when speaking, listen carefully to others, and take turns when talking. In mathematics, kindergarten students learn to solve problems, use manipulatives, and share their thinking. Math instruction focuses on 2 critical areas. 1, representing and comparing whole numbers, initially with sets of objects, and 2, describing shapes in space. Students gain number sense through a variety of experiences and use addition and subtraction to solve problems. Math instruction also focuses on describing, classifying, measuring, and comparing shapes and objects. The units of study in kindergarten science include asking questions, defining problems, and explaining solutions. Students also practice describing shapes and space, and learn to ask questions that will lead to further investigations and discoveries. In social studies, students study the concept of self and others. They explore similarities and differences between children, families, and communities, while also learning about individual needs and wants as well as responsibilities and rules. During the school year, students gain experience with maps and globes and learn about their physical environment. Social studies instruction fosters the development of critical thinking, creative problem solving, and respect for self and others. Kindergarten students in Pittsford are taught to be their best and do their best work. They learn how to make and keep friends, persevere when work gets challenging, and to act as caring, responsible, and respectful members of their school community.